They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Set.
They'll try to run for it with Harris.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Herbert now on 1st down. That is caught at the 3, and he's into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, Jackson. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
380. Run. Set. 380.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle.
Second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Count. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down. Disley is the man in motion. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. McConkey in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Let's go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Kappa.
Hampton is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
14, Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third down and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. The RPO. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and inches. Jackson going to keep this one himself. Oh, a loose football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Throwing, Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Lion.
Herbert to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Smith, touchdown Los Angeles. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's complete to Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Good for a Jacksonville.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get through. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's good.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 57 yards. They'll run it here with Etienne. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal. Now Jackson, this a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, it's Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 21, here's second and 9. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. To throw is Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Careful.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action, and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up third and short.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big one for the Chargers. 37 yards.
Los Angeles.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set. Go.
They'll go again with Hampton. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do. Boy, that one hurt. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Kappa.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. That's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Jackson looking to throw. He finds Jalen Reagor. And he is out of bounds. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Jackson. Pass caught by Hunter. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Second down, Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and long for Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. A design run here with Jackson. And he will score. Game on. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Ray.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's into the end zone. That might be the a knockout punch. Najee Harris, touchdown, L.A. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going for it all. A dive, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch! It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards, not going to work out.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Whistlers here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
2nd and 10.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout to Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy.